up, C?
How are you, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm chilling.
Yeah. I just got to see you. We just did Mr. Richard, oh my God, Marx's podcast. So it was good to like be able to actually see you in person.
Yeah,
And that was fun. I don't know when that's coming out. I guess that's coming out soon. So watch out for that, Richard
I
Marx
know.
podcast. Yeah. We tell you all kinds of secrets we've never told before.
Oh, well, you went off.
Oh, did I? When do I ever talk too much?
Yeah, you went for it. You went, well, good. You're
Well,
sharing a point of view, and it's like people need to know.
uh, uh, all right. See, we're gonna get to this because I know people are, the fans are, they're not getting some of these answers. So maybe you brought in a couple of questions that are a little easier. Our girl Christina Gann out there also gave us some good questions, and a lot of them are hard, but some are pretty easy. But first, I just want to ask you, see, I always wanted to know two things, two meeting days. I asked Johnny what it was like when he first met us for the very first time. Bring us back to that day that you first met Justin. Where was that, like on set? Like what was that first
Yeah, that
moment y'all met?
so and it was kind of like we were meeting all the next kind of like wave of people coming into the show.
Yeah.
So I started in season 4, and there was a whole new wave of people that came in. I think it was season 6, and that's when I met Justin. It was like they had prepared like a piece or some, they were getting ready to, show the producers and everything, and they had the new kind of crew come in and do a song, and so a lot of the people that were already a part of the show got to kind of sit on the. It was like the audience area before, obviously the audience was in and watch like a rehearsal and kind of see what they did. And it was like, oh, these kids are amazing. So,
Right.
when their performances were done, and we got to kind of like go in and pretty much mingle kind of like for the first time with everybody. And it was kind of, it was amazing. I mean, you're talking about a really, really talented group of people in that wave,
I
and
mean, who like Christina Aguilera, Brittany, Justin, like who else was in that new class?
uh, Ryan Gosling,
Yeah, Ryan Gosling.
Tate. Um, I mean, there was a bunch. Look, and there were talented people all the way through. I mean, the founding members of that show, I don't think get enough credit for establishing that show and holding it down and putting everybody in a position to get that exposure as well. So
Yeah.
I think that anybody who was a part of that show, they were there for a reason, and you had to carry something because you were working with and alongside some really talented people. So if you were there, it was for a reason. So.
Yeah. I remember the party. That was my elementary school. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Damon and Dee Dee and like
And
Tim.
Chase, Tiffany. I love it. So also want to know what at 18 years old when you got with us with NSYNC, what made you at that age want to even attempt a group instead of just going solo at the time? What interests you in like being a part of a vocal group?
I think, look, it was just a matter of there was an opportunity, and I had already been kind of working with Justin in Tennessee. So it's kind of like we were working on our own things in Tennessee, but we were working alongside one another. And I was spending time with his family. Like I was crashing at his house for weeks at a time while then going back to Nashville to work on demos with Robin and stuff like that. So, um, I was already comfortable working with Justin because I already knew how talented he was because I was around him for a few years down at Disney. And then when we were both working with Robin on our own projects, we were starting to kind of cross pollinate anyway. I'd sing some backgrounds or something on something that they were working on and vice versa. And so when he called me up and said there was an opportunity that Chris was kind of calling him about, I was totally open to it because, again, first of all, the Mouse Club, that's a huge group of people. That's a big group. So,
Yeah, that is, yeah.
so I'm comfortable with collaborating and things like that. It wasn't even like a thing where I had to kind of like overthink about like, oh, is it about me or is it about this? I was just kind of like, oh, that could be fun. That's that's where my brain went. I was like, oh, that could be fun. This guy's super talented. So, I'm not worried about it, the quality of it, So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
kind of like
All
my,
right, and as we're gonna get Jess is gonna find someone to play with us right now, but as we're getting someone in the room right now, bring me back to that day you met Chris Kirkpatrick. I don't think I've ever heard the story of like the first moment you met him. What did you think of that craziness?
the craziness that you just saw.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
because I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
No, no, no. Look, the first time I met him, the guy was at work. He was working at Outback Steakhouse that
Yeah.
was like right next to the Florida Mall or whatever. And so the first time I actually got to meet him was he was the server. And
No way. How did I
yeah,
not know this?
so he was like trying to, be conversational and everything like that, but he also had to
You're like,
work.
I need a lemon with this water,
You
please.
know what I mean? Like he couldn't like really kind of get away to talk enough to get, so obviously but he was there and so it was like, yeah, let's just go there. And so we went there and met him. Look, he's funny. He's got an amazing personality, obviously. And I think the thing um, that people, might not know, given all his like loud silliness, is the kind of heart that he has. Like the guy, he's very quick witted, he's very funny, and he loves to, be 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 quick with it and witty. But I think the one thing that maybe people might not even know about him is the size of his heart. He's a real dude. So.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. All right, let's get someone in here to win a prize. All right, Jess, who do we have?
All
You
right.
want to shout them out?
No.
Because we're gonna da, da, da. Oh,
Let me see.
What am
I'm
I doing?
looking,
oh no, we're still trying to get.
I'm
It's
looking
like
at the
it's the
clock.
lag here is like
Oh,
crazy.
okay. I didn't know if I did something that like
Yeah,
messed.
you did it. You broke it, JC. You broke the internet.
I,
Okay, here we
I,
go. Who are we talking to? Julie? Oh, Julie. Hello, Julie. How are
Hello.
you?
Oh my gosh,
Welcome
this is
to our Insta
amazing.
Live,
Thank
JC. Julie,
you.
JC.
welcome to our
Yes.
very glitchy Insta Live.
Yes.
I know. I know. Julie, okay. Do you think you know some answers to some good NSYNC trivia?
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so.
Okay. All right. You got a lot to live up to. All right. So, C, give us your first question.
Um, okay. What NSYNC ballad was featured on the Pokemon the first movie soundtrack?
Somewhere, someday.
That is correct. That was probably too easy.
Whoa, we have
Yeah.
a real fan in the house. Oh my
Yes. Yes.
gosh.
1998. So,
Y'all, that one I had to look up. Seriously.
Get
I
on
totally forgot. I
ChatGPT. No.
totally forgot about that song. Yeah.
Come
Totally forgot
on.
about that song.
It was like sweet.
It was a
yeah.
beautiful song. It was a
It
beautiful
was. It
ballad.
was.
Yeah. Okay. All right. One for one. All right. Let me give you one now. Doop-a-doop. All right. Um, okay. This is interesting. Okay. What was the title of the album released overseas, over in Europe, that included holiday songs and unreleased tracks?
The Winter album.
The
Yeah.
Winter Album. Yes. It was kind of a little on the nose, but it was the
Yes.
Winter Album. Yeah.
Great name.
Which we
Yeah.
did the photography for in Miami. So we were like sweating our faces off.
Yeah, that was at the Delano, right?
Yeah.
Delano Hotel, I think it was. All
Yeah.
right. And speaking of, okay, I think this was yeah. So this is an interesting. I had to look this one up too. Which of the guys, and this is from Christine again here. Which of the guys is in the forefront of the cover and back artwork of the Winter album? Who was on the front and who was on the back? Forefront.
Oh,
Remember, everyone
shoot.
was blurred out in the back.
I want to say it was Chris.
Chris was the back. Now, who was
Okay.
the front?
Oh,
This is hectic.
I had to look this one up, but I now
I can
remember it
visualize it, but now I can't see it in
because
my
the
mind.
head's like this.
Is
It
it
was
Lance?
me. It was me.
Lance?
It was me.
Lance?
Yes,
Lance?
it was me, and everyone else was blurred out the way every album should have been. But I just not. I don't know. I don't
That's
control
a
that
tricky
stuff.
one, Christina. That's a really good one.
I know she had some doozies in here. That was
Yeah.
good. I had to look that one up for sure. All right. Well, you know what to do. You're gonna DM Jess.
Yeah.
She's gonna send you all kinds of fun goodies and one of a kind treasure.
Amazing.
All
Thank you,
right.
thank you, thank you. We love you guys, and
Uh,
thank you for so much for doing this. Congratulations on 30 years.
thank you. Thank you for
All right.
being along for the ride.
Thank you.
All right. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye
All
bye bye.
right. See. Bye,
I
bye,
heard.
bye. All right, JC. Well, thank you so much for joining us. See, one, what's the update on your musical? Tell everyone what's the latest.
What do you mean?
Playing with fire. The
The
only
musical,
mug you should
oh,
be
the
drinking out
musical
of.
fire. We're in the development phase. We're working with writers and producers now. We've released the concept album last year, close to this time. It's coming up on that's coming up on a 1 year anniversary. Interestingly enough, we've just finished a new piece of music for it, actually, and we've created a couple new kind of plot twists in the story because these things are constantly evolving until they come out, right? Like you think it's done and all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's a pretty good idea, why don't we? And so that's the development phase that we're in. And so it's been really, really exciting. And we're excited about the people that we're working with. We're building like our little playing with fire team.
Yeah.
And so it's in development, but again, there's actually there's some new music for it that we've written recently, some new plot twists in the story, which I think are interesting, and so yeah, that's where that is. It's in the development phase, and we're cranking on it.
Yeah. I mean, musicals take so long to
They
get to
take
the
a while,
stage. It's
but the
ridiculous.
beautiful part is it's worth it. You know what I mean? It's like uh, it's because in the end, you can't, once it's out there, it can't change, obviously. And it has to be good enough to where people can sing it every night. If you're talking about theater, people are up there singing it every night. It's not like it's sitting on a shelf. Once it's out there, and it's being played every night. So it has to be good. So.
Yeah, that's great. All right, before I let you go, in the
Hmm.
last 30 years, give me one of your favorite memories that you've experienced with NSYNC.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if there's like one in particular memory, to be honest with you. I just think it's because when you think about memories, you kind of comb through all of them. And I just think it's about the feeling that I get when I think about our time when we were in full motion. I think about like it really was. We were working and working and working and working, um, but we had such a nice, tight community, like between the five of us. We had like this, we were experiencing something at the same time together, and it created this beautiful bond, which obviously has lasted a lifetime, or is lasting a lifetime, I should say. Um,
Yeah.
and so when I think about, I don't really think about one day in particular. Because I'll think about when we were in the back of the car in Germany, hearing our song on the radio for the first time, and all that silliness that erupted in all of that, and then or just being on a tour bus for the first time, and then getting into a nice tour bus for the first time, and
Yeah.
then it's like all those kind of things, and thinking about 1 minute you're you know. Singing your heroes' songs, right? And the next minute you're in the studio with one of your heroes singing with them. And, like you said, we were with Richard and things like that. And so I just take a step back and I think about the way I feel about the whole thing. And I just feel gratitude, I think. I don't think it's any one thing in particular.
Yeah, that's so great. I know I just got to catch up with Gloria Stefan the other day. She did
Oh, man.
Gabby's Dollhouse. She's in that movie, and we got to do the premiere together. And it's just always so great running into people we've worked with because everyone has just such a fun memory.
To us, right? Like how amazing was she to us when we did the song, and how she made us feel so welcome. And you're talking about, again, a legend. She is a legend. And then all of a sudden, you're having this very calm conversation because she just had that quality about her that just made you feel invited and welcome. And I'll always be grateful working with her. So,
Man. And I'll never forget because I thought we were going to record with Gloria,
yeah,
and I was waiting to record, and we're in the studio, and there's someone on the drums in the studio, and they're just like banging, banging. Like, can this guy get off the drums so we can actually like start recording? Like, we're supposed to do this song with Gloria Stefan, and it was Phil Collins.
yeah,
Just sitting there, I'm like, oh, we're recording with Phil Collins today.
yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Let's
But
not
yeah,
let's
like,
not rush him off the kit.
I'm like, never, you, Mr. Collins, you just, you do your thing. I'm sorry, we're doing trash in the camp today. Okay, I
Hey,
got it.
right?
Okay.
Walk in. Let's go, guys. Like whatever.
Yeah,
Let's do what we do and have some fun. And what a great experience that was. Yeah.
yeah, amazing.
That's what I think about. It's like I don't have necessarily one thing in particular. I just have a fondness for the whole thing in its entirety. Gratitude. I just feel gratitude.
Exactly. Well, I am grateful for you, my friend,
Grateful for
and
you.
it's always great to catch up. And yeah, so thanks so much for joining us, and happy 30th anniversary.
Thank you, sir. Happy 30.
Dirty 30. All right,
Later.
guys. We'll see you. See you later. See.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Let's get to our